Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of BTG Bridging the Gap. And what we'll be doing here is bridging the workplace relevance for millennials. And your host for the show is myself, Ayeni, Veronica, Elizabeth Daniels,
Hi.
and Emmanuel.
Hi guys.
All right.
So, as our initiative to bridge the gap, we would be giving tips, addressing issues to help you secure that your dream job.
That's
So now,
important.
the title of today's episode is Jazz
Jazz
Up. Guys, don't dull. So this episode will be giving general tips, general errors that a lot of millennials make that doesn't make them get that job they are hunting for.
Can you imagine?
So when you talk about like mistakes that millennials make, like what do you generally think the first mistake is that millennials make?
The first and the basic mistake a lot of millennials make has to do with their CV.
Wow.
Some don't even know what that. Some of us don't even know what that
We
CV
don't,
contains.
honestly.
Emmanuel, please, what is the CV?
All eyes on me. Okay. Curriculum. Wow.
Oh my God. Oh no,
sorry.
Emmanuel, don't do
Is
this.
it Turkish? What is that? I can't.
Turkish?
Is it?
I doubt.
Oh my God. Okay.
Right. Don't put all blame on me. I mean, ask her.
Okay. Veronica, what does the CV contain? Oh, guys, don't
Well,
do this.
like, no, generally, I feel like a CV should contain, like, you know, when you were born,
she's
like, where
even
you
worse.
grew up, like, things you like to do.
No.
Hobbies.
No, Veronica, that's not it. Your CV is meant to sell your skills to your employer.
Oh.
The interview sells your personality, guys.
Okay.
You just
It makes sense when you put it like
You
that.
guys need to jazz
That's
up in
nice.
this part.
We're jazzing up.
So,
Jazzing
look
up.
so the CV
What's
should
your-
sell the person's skills. So what you want to have in your CV, apart from your basic information, not where you grew up, please. No, we don't need that.
Yeah.
Apart from your basic, your name and all, should be the skills you have.
Yeah.
You can't say you're a fresh graduate and just say, because I'm a fresh graduate, let me just leave it blank. No, you did some research. You can just touch up your English and put something, oh, I'm good at research, baba.
Interesting.
Something to give us
Yeah,
something.
but like
We want to
this
meet you.
You know, like, some people even have the good CV.
Yeah.
But then they walk into the interview place and they are dressed crazy.
Well,
Like, that's where, like, the issue of dressing now also comes to
that's really
play. Yeah.
preposterous, like-
The issue of dressing also comes to play.
this one has happened to me because when I started just looking for a job,
Because like you find some people coming in for like interviews,
Yeah.
and we understand that you're just coming out from that university stage where you want to be among, you want to feel among,
slim mama.
you want to
Big
wear everything that's in
boy,
trend,
big girl,
baddest trainers,
Badu, baddest,
jeans,
some
you know,
of
some
us,
easy
sorry,
sneakers.
yeah.
But like you're coming for a banking interview, for instance, now,
Okay.
and you step in ripped jeans. You're sagging, or you're putting on a face
You're
cap.
joking.
I wouldn't
They
employ
must
You're
be
wearing
joking.
your 2 chains, your
wouldn't employ
rings,
you.
some even wear grills.
Like, no, they're coming for a comedy show. Like,
Honestly,
they want to make us laugh, so
sometimes
please
it's like
get on with
really
it.
coming for
Crazy.
interview.
Really, really crazy.
Or they're coming to come and
Impress us.
Joke.
like jig it. Like,
Yes.
A lot of people just dress anyhow for an interview.
Like,
and they don't
Veronica,
really
they
take it
forget
seriously.
that the dressing gives your first impression, and that's actually very important.
Yeah.
A lot of them
You
forget
That's how
it.
you want to be
First,
addressed.
first impression matters. But beyond the dressing, some even dress really well, you know, but they get there late. So imagine, you look at Anisha.
Emmanuel, you're breaking my table. You're shaking my table.
So someone stays at the corridor, right, and has a job interview at VI, and he's leaving his house 1 hour to the interview time. Can you imagine?
Risky.
Can you imagine? So
well-
let's say you even get there. Let's say you use a plane or something. You're sweating. You're so
you know-
exasperated.
you know-
Like, it's wrong. I mean, it's so wrong. All wrong. Like it's so wrong.
Very wrong.
You know, Nigerians, we try to hope for the best, even when it is not realistic.
Oh, we
How
know.
would you be going for an interview and you're leaving by 1 hour? No.
That's
It's better to be
Sweaty,
early
that's
than to be
smelly.
late.
okay. So
Interview
take another issue. An interviewer or interviewee is there on time, right? Then he's before the panel of interviewers, and he can't present himself. For example, I ask you a
I
question.
think I'm on the hot seat.
Okay, tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Elizabeth Daniel.
Okay.
I went to, what's the name of that school?
Are you serious?
University of Lagos.
Oh,
Yes, I think it's University of Lagos. And then I don't know what I can do, but I know, well,
You can do something.
I can
Anything.
try.
You can try. Yeah.
What an employer is looking forward to seeing in an employee, you know, is how to present himself in 1 minute. So that phenomenon is called an elevator pitch.
Wow.
I just learned that. I just learned that. So thank you, Emmanuel.
So you
Elevator
pitch
what?
elevator pitch.
Wow.
So you pitch yourself in 1 minute, talking about your strengths. Okay, not necessarily your weaknesses, but what value can you bring to the company? Talking about your past experiences.
Okay.
So that question is always a trap.
Yeah.
Can we go for it? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Even beyond the elevator pitch, a lot of them don't know how to communicate. Your language is very important. Now, I'm not just even talking about oral. Oral is very important, guys.
Yes,
because
definitely.
how would you be coming to an interview and speaking pidgin? For what?
Oh my goodness.
It's like they forget that English is the official language in this country.
Wow.
You some even mix Yoruba and English.
I was just about to say that.
Like, now even beyond oral, body language. Let me tell you guys, let me give you a scenario.
Yeah.
So I went for an interview
Okay.
and the woman just came out and said, okay guys, everybody have your seats. So we'll call you in one by one and all. Wish you the best. And then she went in. And you know, me, I like talking. Everybody knows that.
As usual.
So I just started gisting with a lot of people. I didn't even wear my heels from there. I just felt when they call me, I'll just quickly put it on. And go. You know, girls now, I can't be coming with a bus and just no. So we just sat down there talking and all. And an hour later, she just said, okay guys, that's it for today. Everybody, you can take your leave.
Wow.
I was like, you say?
You just had a camera interview. Goodness.
I think you are like, so we had to go back to meet her, and then she was not like, well, we actually didn't want to know what you said, because when I ask you what you want to say, you try to sell yourself the best. So we want to know how you can behave when no one is watching you. Body language. How do you? Wisdom now. Wisdom. How do you react when you don't even have anybody supervising you? Some of you write in your CV, I can work with little or no supervision, and a lot of you just fumble.
People don't want to be micromanaged.
Guess what? I did not even get a follow-up call. I just had to take my face. God.
So sorry about that.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Take out, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right?
I'm fine now. I know it.
Right.
But like you see, like when like people even come in there and they're not even able to talk properly, like a lot of things come to play, such as like research. It's not like they can't talk. It's that they don't know what to say. They haven't done research. So they come to the interview, they are stuttering and stammering because they know nothing about it.
I just remembered my own experience.
You would find some people coming for interview and you're like, oh, so what's the organization about? What services do we render? And they are blank, unable to answer.
Don't know the name of the
Worst
organization.
case scenario. I've been a victim myself.
Yes.
Coming for an interview. And then they just show, oh, so what's the company's name? And I froze. I was like, company's name. And what's the name of the company?
Veronica, you know.
Just 5 minutes.
Honestly, I didn't even prepare. Wow. I didn't prepare. I was watching movies. I didn't prepare. A lot of people don't do research necessary for the interview. That's how they feel the interview.
Oh my goodness. So, but beyond just research, you know, your confidence is really important.
Nice one.
Oh yeah.
Confidence.
No. Confidence.
So when they see you, are you showing that audacity? Are you?
Can you talk?
Can you
Give it the best, baby.
Oh my goodness. So in line with what she said, some people are just so fidgety. Oh my God.
True.
So please, what are you going to deliver to us in this organization?
What's what they say now?
Veronica, please.
That is there's no confidence there. So the employee should be so confident, like know your onions, like
Yes.
give them the best.
My biology teacher in school used to tell us that, you know, you can sell rubbish just when you're confident about it. Because even the person you're talking about might not even know what you're talking about.
Honestly.
But please, I'm not telling them to sell rubbish, but I'm just saying that whatsoever you want to do, please be confident about it. Confidence goes a very long way.
Yes.
Imagine somebody applying for a sales rep job and you can't even, you're not confident, and some of them will say, it's because it's not that I'm not confident, I'm shy. Drop it somewhere.
In your house, please.
No, like that doesn't work. So another thing is, some of them, they are confident, but you know, so they just get bad vibes for maybe the interviewer, and maybe that person is even doing it on purpose, and they don't know how to respond. That's because they're not emotionally intelligent.
Wow.
That's where emotional intelligence comes into play. Because you have to know how to play around a situation to make it to your own advantage. Imagine your interviewer is trying everything. Maybe the job stuff, you just want to see how you can smile. Maybe it's just a customer service. And he's trying everything to make you laugh.
Because you're eating breakfast, you're bony.
No, because you're even nervous. You're like,
And they're going to give you.
You're not sure if
If you need to laugh, you need to laugh.
Yeah.
That laugh will bring money in. So please laugh the laugh.
True.
You need to know how to respond to things emotionally.
Yeah.
You need to know how to control your emotions.
Yeah, like
and
response is very, very key.
Yeah.
And reaction also.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
like you get there and then the interviewer does something or says something and then you react in a negative light. And then people just lose the job just like that.
Yeah.
And another instance is, for
Some
example,
start to
like
cry.
I tell you, seriously. Another instance is like when you're applying for your job and then like they send you emails. Some people don't even respond to those emails.
Well, I'm a
like
victim.
they've sent
we
you
are all
emails.
a victim.
Shaking my tail.
Have you forgotten when they asked us to send us?
My last job, right?
They will send you email. Okay, you successfully passed first stage.
Yeah.
Moving on to interview stage. Nobody replies. Because if you take that extra initiative to like reply,
Yeah.
the interviewer would notice you out of the lump of people.
Yeah, very important.
They will know that, okay, even if you don't make it, they'll be like, oh, something must be wrong. Let me call this person to ask how far, like, should
What
we
went wrong
reschedule or
or not.
something. And the most important one that nobody knows is that even if you get denied for a job, your response to that denial could let me like reconsider you for the opportunity.
Wow.
Thank
So
you,
like
Veronica.
my
That
friend
never-
was, my friend, she applied for a job and she got rejected. And then she was just like, let her just ask why. So she sent an email like, oh, thank you for considering me, thank you for the interview, thank you for your time. But she also asked like, okay, like what did she do wrong during the
Feedback.
interview?
She
like
wanted
she needs feedback so that she can do better
I
in
will
future
probably call her
endeavors.
again. If I was
Can you believe that email she sent
Yeah.
made her receive that job?
Are you
Oh
serious?
my God, miracles happen.
They know that she's someone that they could train, someone
Yes.
that could take to corrections, and someone that is open to review and feedback, and that's who they are looking for.
For
That's
sure.
how she got the job.
True.
Just
And
reaction.
the important thing is all what we said works hand in hand together.
Honestly.
Like we can link everything together. And most things that affect the millennial is we are just so ignorant. Nonchalant attitude.
Last class will
See,
be fine. We go do
These
alright.
things have happened to us. So they're just trying to help you guys. They're just trying to help you guys so you don't make the same mistake that we
Not at
did.
all.
Some people will search for jobs for almost 2 years and they've not still got a job. And they'll say, what's the problem? Is there village people that is doing them? Please, nobody is doing you. It's just that you've not
They are
stepped
not
up
jazzed
your
up,
game.
period. That's why.
So
You're not
now-
jazzed up.
So a lot has been discussed today, guys. So just a rundown of what we discussed. Your CV is very important. Optimize it.
Yes.
Your language, body language, react accordingly. Be well spoken and be emotionally intelligent, guys.
Yeah.
Very important.
Dress properly as well.
Okay.
Dress properly for every interview and every occasion.
Very
True.
Also
important.
research about the company. Do enough
Please.
and enough research. And also always react rightly. Always react in a positive way.
True.
And you'll be fine. Every interview would go well.
Very well. Then also, finally, get there on time. Please, get there on time. 2, present yourself so well. Like, your elevator pitch should be distinct. It should be perfect. All right? Sell yourself so well. Then, finally, be confident. Believe in your onions. Like, know your stuff, know your content, and don't stutter, don't stammer. Thank you.
So that's it for today, guys. And till our next show, don't forget to jazz up. I remain Elizabeth Daniel.
Ayeni, Veronica.
Emmanuel, and we're bringing you awesome content
Awesome.
soon. So look
I
out
wanna
for
miss it.
more videos. And till then, don't forget to
Jazz up. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Certification Edge, building cross-border capabilities.